Hey guys, this is Ali Khan from the Internet Time Machine again. I'm logged into the Internet Time Machine's Platinum user interface today to show you some statistics to do with an earlier video that I've done about a campaign we ran here to do with child internet safety. The video is posted on the ITM website as well as on our screencast and YouTube channels. If you'd like to go over there and view that video again, it will give you an idea of what sort of profitable stats we got from running that campaign. A very efficient, very cheap campaign that we run for keywords to do with child internet safety, that we managed to get clicks at about 15 cents. Here are the stats again for the campaign, which is now paused because we're no longer running it. But the stats reveal that we got about 496 clicks at an average cost per click of 15 cents on Yahoo. The total cost of the venture was about $72.28 as of up to the last 2 days before we switched the campaign off. And as you can see, the number of clicks, 496, was fairly targeted because our choice of keywords was taken straight from the Internet Time Machine. I'm going to go over to the ITM Core Trend Analysis section and quickly search for the safety niche that we'd looked into earlier. The particular keyword of interest that took us really was the child internet safety campaign that was registering about 66 million searches on the internet worldwide, not just on Google and other search engines, but on blogs, mailing lists, news groups, etc. Lots of sources where people go to search for information. We'd then gone into Google AdWords and searched for child internet safety to see what sort of statistics Google has to offer. So I'm just going to run that again to show you what we did. Search for child internet safety on Google AdWords keyword tool. Make sure that your columns are selected to show all. Your currency is set to whatever currency you operate in. We were operating US dollars, and a maximum cost per click paid of 0.05, that is 5 cents. Recalculate the results. Now, for the term child internet safety, we got quite a few results that had a fair amount of searches on the internet, but what caught our eye was the fact that the advertiser competition is fairly averaged out between highs and lows. So it's a popular niche to invest in because the costs per click are showing as very low for fairly high positions of 7 to 10, 4 to 6, 1 to 3. So you're getting positions of between 1 and 10. I ran this particular campaign in another video, the results of which I'd like to show you today. The video was aimed at showing you how to run a profitable campaign using targeted ads on Yahoo or Google or whatever search provider you like advertising with, using a targeted set of keywords. We only used about 21 odd keywords in our campaign. We got about 496 clicks off of the content match network, resulting in about $71 in costs and roughly $4,000 in revenues that we accumulated from an ebook that we later released to that list, which is also shown in the video earlier. You can go ahead and find that video in the latest emails sent from the Internet Time Machine, as well as on the Internet Time Machine membership website. What I'd like to show you today is the consequence of having run this very targeted campaign. 496 clicks, as you see here, were search clicks, were clicks we got from people searching for the topics of child safety. What later happened was, because it was such a unique niche in the sense that it had low advertiser competition, not much of the market was investing in it. This is the core construct of the Internet Time Machine. The niche was brought to us by the Internet Time Machine that selects niches on the basis of their value that way, their business value. The Internet Time Machine only brings you niches that are popular and that are worth investing in. There are lots of popular niches on the internet, but not all of them are worth investing in. This, on the other hand, was definitely a niche that was worth investing in because you could advertise fairly high positions of 4 to 6, 1 to 3, even 7 to 10, which are the first and second pages of Google search engine sponsored links pages, getting a very high number of searches on phrase match. So all of these things led us to conclude that this is a fairly popular niche and a fairly worthwhile niche to invest in, which we then consequently did, setting up an ads campaign on Yahoo for them and getting a fair number of clicks at 496 for a cost of roughly $72. I'm going to take you over to our email opt-in database where we received opt-ins. The remarkable nature of this campaign was that the 496 clicks were quality clicks from people who were genuinely interested in all of these topics: child abuse cases, child internet protection, how to be safe on social networking websites, how to protect children on Facebook, is Facebook safe for a child. As you can see, these are fairly long-tailed keywords that are very focused on a particular crowd of people, and only certain people would come up to the website, to a search engine, and search for this subject. We didn't use broad terms, we didn't use singular keywords or just one or two keywords. We narrowed our search down, our exposure down to a specific subset of people who generated about 496 clicks. We call these quality leads. People searching for topics with such long-tailed keywords are genuinely people who are interested in the subject and who will later on go on to enroll for whatever you have to offer, be that advice or a product, and are genuinely interested in availing your services or purchasing your products. The results are quite evident. The list has grown from 890 that were there at the time I made that last video. The list has grown to about 2,400 odd people. The database is visible before you. The full name and email of the clients to the website have been hidden because we do not want to disclose their identities, but we are logged in live to the database, and I'd like to show you how many we have accumulated so far. The campaign was registering people from around the 18th to the 19th of March 2010, and the number of people who enrolled as a result was really good. We had 496 clicks come up from search, sponsored search, and the number of people who referred us to other concerned parents was remarkably good. 496 converted into, as you can see, the list is just never ending. We have constantly got referrals and opt-ins and double opt-ins throughout. We now stand at 2,465 people who have enrolled into the SafeSocialNetworks.com program. The most number of people we received as opt-ins was between the 24th of March and the 27th of March. And if you look at the number of people who've enrolled, you'll notice that the 24th of March had about 969 people by then. Look at what happens between the 24th and the 27th. This is all referrals and very little paid search. 2,465 people are now members of the SafeSocialNetworks.com website. As you can see, the power of a carefully selected niche using a tool as diverse as the Internet Time Machine allows you to do so much with niches you had previously no clue about. We had no idea child internet safety was in such demand, and we had no idea that so many terms were there that were receiving 300,000 odd searches a month for clicks as cheap as 5 cents, giving us positions 7 to 10, 4 to 6, 1 to 3 for child internet safety, and a lot of terms that we wouldn't have come up with had we not had access to the Internet Time Machine's wealth of information. The results are quite clear. You have 2,465 people who have enrolled on this list, and the whole purpose of this video was to show you how to create a targeted, well-qualified list of leads and potential customers if you use the Internet Time Machine's Platinum user interface through the IT and core trend analysis section. Search for a broad term to do with your niche and click on display core trends. You will get core trends to do with that niche or in and around that niche that you can then scan for more specific terms of interest to you. If you use the Internet Time Machine this way, it serves as an amazing tool to build lists, large lists of highly qualified people who go on to avail your services or purchase your products. This was an example of how to go about campaigning to build lists of customers. As you may have heard before, the money is in the list. So make sure whenever you're advertising, you have opt-in pages set up to get people's attention and to get people's attention for free advice or free products before you go on to throw your paid products at them. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you've been as astounded by the results as I have. The number of opt-ins that were received from only 496 clicks on Yahoo, for a cost of $72, converted later into revenues of roughly $4,000. So we stood about $3,900 in profit. I hope you've enjoyed it. Well, that's all for today. Thank you.